Keffals is back to her old tricks once again, which is really surprising, just to say the least. I really thought that she was just going to chill out, and then she just kept going and kept going and kept going. And so even though I've made honestly like a ton of videos about her, I just really just want to keep talking about her, because I feel like I see one thing happen with her and I'm like, whatever, there's nothing else is gonna happen, and then something else will just come along. So let's get into what caused all of this current drama. Zaptai put out a tweet saying, many of the people trying to get Kiwi Farm shut down would 100% be okay with it if the doxing happening was to one of their political enemies, or if the dox itself was published in an article from a mainstream public. So this tweet was something that I originally liked, because I was like, yeah, I agree. If it was their political opponent, be it anybody, they'd be like, oh, this is the best thing ever. You know, people who didn't like Keffals were happy that Keffals got doxxed. But then Keffals made a very interesting move. Everyone upset that I posted a photo of Joshua Moon's mother are being performative as possible. As a result of his forum targeting me, my mother has been doxxed, gotten threatening phone calls, letters sent to her house in my dead name, emails harassing her for months. Keep crying. If you have an active Kiwi Farms account, I will not only post your name publicly, but I will find out your employer and forward them your post history. I have no tolerance for hate, and users of this site should feel more scared as bold as they do. This is a hate. It's really odd to see how Keffals is just so on board with just being like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna dox you now. Okay, I'm gonna put your mother's name out there. And we'll see later on that he put her full name out there. In fact, I'll link the tweet actually, because I didn't grab the screenshot, but I will link the tweet. I'll link the one that's censored, actually. I'm not going to link the one that has her docs out there, because that would be insanely hypocritical, and I don't want to do that. But this is just, like, you got woken up with an assault rifle in your face, according to you. And you're like, oh, but it's okay if I post this guy's mother because I just feel like it. Like, it's so simple. Like, you can't just do something bad because somebody else did something bad to you. You learn that two wrongs don't make a right in preschool, which I'm sure Keffals went to. I guarantee you Keffals went to some sort of public school, maybe, or preschool, and she probably went to public school too, but that's a whole nother thing. Also in this tweet, you're basically admitting like, I know people will go after her and send pizzas to her house, basically saying, we know where you live. I know people will attack her. I know people will try and get her fired. She's responsible for the actions of her son. Like, why can't you just judge people as individuals? Why are you involving parents? Like, this is the same thing that people got on Flamenco for, people got on Quantum TV for. Like, you don't need to involve people's parents. Like, you're both adults. Handle it like adults. Talk about it, okay? And if you want a website taken down, like, what makes you think you have that kind of power? Like, I don't know. Maybe my problem is that I don't think that I deserve that level of power to where I just can control what people say, think, and feel about me, to the point of where I'm like, oh, okay, you disagree with me? Oh, get him up out of here. Now, Nicholas Deorio came out and said that his account had been targeted in a mass flagging campaign led by Keffals, and that he had been forced to take necessary precautions because Keffals decided to use her on her following to encourage target harassment against him. Now after this, we see two screenshots of someone reporting Nicholas Deorio's account so that he gets locked, and then we see someone, that Keffals was replying to, Gay Fresh, who knows. The people are playing stupid games to win stupid prizes. It's a stupid saying, I know, I'm using stupid too much, but whatever. It's just so wild that you would go out of your way, like, oh, this person is criticizing somebody that I like, let's take him down. Like, it's so ridiculous. I remember when Pokimane attacked It's a Gundam and caused him to lose a lot of money in an acting role. I didn't go, Pokimane needs to be off Twitter, right? And I'm a huge It's a Gundam fan. In fact, he put out a video today. I suggest you watch it. It's about She-Hulk. I'm like 3 minutes in and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta make this video. But anyway, just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean that, hey, they should be gone. I feel like a lot of people are just so, like, chronically online. And I know that's a cringy phrase, but they're so locked into being like, oh, okay, what I say is right, and if you're saying different, you're wrong. Therefore, you shouldn't be allowed to say those things. It's just so wild, just so ridiculous. Like, I don't know how people even grow up into that kind of like mindset. Like, that's like the feeling of a person who just was never told no, and then there was like a mentality built up in their brains of, oh, okay, I'm always right, so it doesn't matter, like I'll do what I want, okay, you can't tell me what to do. And then we saw like I have a team or something, my editing team found, but on a serious note, he posted a picture of Joshua Moon and his mother and said, what a cute family. Surely his mother will not lose her job because of her son's heinous actions and have to leave the internet. My thread is full of photos of my entire family, and Joshua encouraged it. I post one photo and did not ask people to harass them. I don't care about your cry bully. Now, there was a tweet from Nicholas Deorio talking about apparently she was just bragging about her getting banned, like she's on the internet, fired from her job, but Keffals actually didn't lead to it. But regardless, it's still of poor taste, but it is what it is, I guess. Now we got a tweet. Keffals is unhinged at this point, resorting to flagging and attempting to deplatform anyone who tries to reason with her. Does she really believe taking down Kiwi Farms is going to end online harassment forever? Because it's not. It's only going to put a bigger target on her back. He's completely right. Like, these people aren't going to just go away. This is something I've brought up before. Like, the most diehard people aren't going to be like, nah, she took down my favorite website. Oh, well, yeah, I gotta go back to my normal life now. Like, no. If these people are willing to have the police called on you, they're willing to send an email to every city councilor in your area and threaten them, they're not going to give up because you took down their favorite website. Again, it's going to put a bigger target on your back. People are going to be like, I just went from having my favorite website that I go on all the time, and this one person took it down. Oh, she thought before was bad. Oh, we'll see. Ridiculous. She then began to start complaining about the fact that she was not verified over on Twitter. So Keffals talks about how when she was raising money for her GoFundMe after she got swatted, people made accounts and scanned people. Then Taylor Lorenz, of all people, comes through and says Keffals regularly uses her account to fundraise, basically saying, hey, if she gets verified, these scams won't come through, which is an alright point. And then Keffals talks about how she got denied for verification on Twitter despite having a bunch of articles covering her. And then Taylor Lorenz once again came in and defended her by saying, this is crazy. How does Twitter deny verification to one of its most notable trans creators out there? You know, the fact that she's always talked about as this creator is really interesting because obviously she makes content, but like nobody really pays attention to her because of her content. They pay attention because of the drama, which, hey, everybody loves drama. I love to hear about some drama, you know, some funny, worthless internet drama that won't matter in a week. That gets my blood pumping, all right? Not really. I really don't care, but I do find it fun to talk about, which is why I do this. I also found this really funny clip of her.
You're going to get sloppy, and your entire life is going to collapse like a house of cards. And when that day comes, no one will be there to help you.
Honestly, love how she's like, there's nowhere for you to run. Like she's the ultimate authority or something. Like she's this warrior that's coming for the people of Kiwi Farms or whoever she was talking about in this clip.
痛みを知らぬ者に本当の平和はわからん。俺は弥彦の痛みを忘れない。
そうだ、僕がギラだ。ならばどうする？
ここより世界に痛みを。
At this point, all you can really do about Keffals is just point and laugh. I honestly really don't even care about Kiwi Farms. Like, I don't think that they should be taken off the internet just because there's some bad people on it. Because if you did that for every social media, then literally everyone would be gone. I do know that, like, there's more targeted stuff over on there, but I don't think it should be, like, up to one person to decide, hey, yeah, I don't like you guys. Off the internet. Bye. Thank you, no thank you. I really don't enjoy your time here. it just feels sleazy and off to me. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. Maybe I'm just the only one. I'm not like sympathizing with doxers or anything because that's stupid. All I'm saying is it's not worth going through all this trouble. Like, it's just not. It makes literally no sense. It's just a waste of time. And she's literally devoted her entire social media presence just to taking down this website. And honestly, after all this time, I don't think she's going to succeed. I really don't. I don't even see a feasible future for it to succeed. Unless it were to get picked up in like the more mainstream media. Like if somebody on CNN or Fox or somebody like that came out with an article. Something of that magnitude would be the thing that takes down Kiwi Farms. But right now, Keffals is just taking shots in the dark. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. This is going to be my last Keffals video for a while, unless she does something absolutely insane. But goodbye.